I'm Simon Maritim and welcome to MCA debate organized by Samfrica Videos. Thank you so much for coming to the show. Can you please make your opening statement?
My name is Peter Maritim from Nakuru County and Nakuru Town West sub-county, and this coming general election I'm an independent candidate. I'm married, I'm married and I have children. And as we go to vote tomorrow, I'm one of the candidates who is seeking vote from this ward of Barut.
Why a man with disability wants to go into the leadership of this ward?
Fine. I'm living with disability, and I wanted to represent people with disability in the County Assembly of Nakuru, so that the issue can be heard through the County Assembly of Nakuru. As we all know that the Constitution is very clear that people with disability need to have representation in the County Assembly and the national government. So as a person living with disability, I have decided to venture into politics so that the interests of person with disability can be considered in the County Assembly of Nakuru.
Can you tell us about your educational background?
I finished class 8 and then I enrolled myself.
Can you tell me about your educational level?
I started my education in a nursery, in a special home for persons with disability. That is where I started my nursery education. And then the primary education also, I did my O-level.
What can you remember about when Maritim was not there? What can you remember best about?
I was campaigning for a friend of mine who was campaigning to be a member of parliament.
When was it?
It was 2007. And my friend, we were doing campaign as normal. But you know, by then there was no multi-party democracy by then. And I remember I was an MC, and we reached a place whereby I was trying to market my candidate, but all of a sudden we were attacked by people who were having bows and arrows and rungus. And although some of my members were not injured, but we called the police and the police responded immediately.
What happened? Were you in a car? What happened? Can you tell us specific things that happened during that day?
I was in a car and I was campaigning for NDP, but the place that I was campaigning, the people there did not.
Which zone? Kanu zone?
Yeah, it was a Kanu zone. So the people around there did not want to hear about the tinga-tinga. They used to call it tinga-tinga because the party belongs to Raila Amolo Odinga. So when I was campaigning, I was talking to people, and we were attacked by those people who are in Kanu. But we thank the police.
People ran away. You know, you are a person with disability. Did you run away?
No, I did not run away because.
What about the people that you were together?
Tell us that we were, even the cars were chased, but I was just talking.
What about the other people that you were together?
They ran to the police and they were rescued. But I cannot run. So
what about the people that you were together?
They ran away. They ran away. Even the cars. They ran with the cars, so I remained there.
So you had left in one of the cars?
Yeah, I was last left there, but the police intervened.
So when these people came and they found there as a person, these people came and they found you.
You know, where I was campaigning, they know me, so they say that this is Peter. Peter is one of our children here, so it could let us not fight him. But those people we were together, they ran away. Even the car that we had, they were chased by bow and arrows. You know. I was left in the middle of the...
So do you think that is when your political career started?
Yeah, I started there because, you know, some people take politics as, using politics as a violence. So, but I started from there because I wanted to represent the people, to be the voice of the people, to be the voice for persons with disability, to be the voice for the Mamboga, to be the voice to everybody who wanted to be assisted.
What record do you have in public service that indicates that you have helped the community?
I have assisted many people. I have assisted my brother with disability and with assistive devices. I have assisted them with giving them food, And also I've assisted the community. I'm in school boards, management of school boards, and when I'm in the board, I assisted children who are in schools. For example, make sure that the surrounding within schools is okay, everything is set, and I've assisted many people in one way or the other.
One way or the other.
Mm.
Apart from telling Baritians what you have said, why not Kenya Kwanza or Azimio? You are running as an independent candidate.
I believe in leadership, and a leader, you cannot be a leader in a party so that you can assist people or represent people. You can be independent and do marvelous and assist people. So I don't believe on party. I believe on democracy. I believe on representation. I believe that given this opportunity, I'll be able to assist all the people, because independent is just another way of getting power. You can get power through party or through independent. And being independent is in constitution. So independent candidate is just you can be elected as an independent candidate. It doesn't matter if you are in party or independent. But I believe that people will decide, because I believe that people want leadership. They don't want party.
Do you have to say about the other aspirants that you are competing with?
I think I'm the most qualified now, because I've been in leadership for many years. And for those who are vying as also independent, even though those who are party, I can just say that let us vote, and I believe that I'm going to emerge a winner, because I believe people are going to vote for me. And for those who are voting, let us vote in peace. Vote peace, and after election, there is life after election. So I believe that if given the opportunity, I'm ready to assist the people of Barut.
You have fight and you've lost. There are new people who have just joined the race. What can you tell them about losing and winning?
In politics, there is no number two. If you become number one, you are a winner, and if you become number two, you are a loser. But being in politics you can do other things despite being a politician. But what I believe is that people are going to vote for leaders. They are not going to vote for party. And I know that this time round, they are going to choose the leader. They are not going to choose the party. So I'm telling those people who are vying like me, let us go and vote. And when you vote, you go home and wait for the result, because I believe that AIBC is well set for these events, and I believe that there is life after politics, and we need to go and vote and look for those leaders who can represent us, leaders with high integrity, leaders who have their manifesto, leaders who are humble. So I believe that as we go to this election, IBC is going to do the best so that they can elect the leaders. The people can elect the leaders that they want.
What is your manifesto?
I have manifesto because I want, because I understand the problem that people are facing within my ward. So we have people with disability. I want to assist them so that the children with disabilities can go to school. I also want to make sure that youth, I nurture youth talent, and also assist those people who are marginalized. I also want to make sure that I empower the youth, women, and persons with disability. And I also to make sure that every house has got water and electricity. And also I want to make sure that our roads are in good condition. I also want to assist in making laws that can assist people in the assembly, and also to make sure that everybody has a share in the government that is coming.
If you win, what are you going to do to your fellow aspirants?
If I become a winner, I'll work with the losers, and because I believe that you cannot work alone. Also, because if you win, and then if I win, I'll make sure that I work with those people who lose.
What message do you have for the residents of Barut?
You know, Barut is a cosmopolitan area, and the only message I can tell them is that let us go vote in peace and make sure that we elect people with high integrity, and also we elect people who are not corrupt. Because if we elect people who are corrupt, then it means that the money which are allocated for the development will go to their pockets. So I'm telling that let us vote for a person with integrity, so the person who understands the problem at heart, and I'm here to assist them. I've been there for assisting them, and I believe that if given this chance, I'm going to do my best.
As a person living with disability, what challenges do you face?
We have many challenges as people with disability, because sometimes, let's say for example, when you are campaigning, you need to move a lot. And when you have disability, then you are limited to reach some places and also to campaign. And also financially, some of us we are not financially well, and you find that politics is very expensive, and especially when you have disability, because you need to go to Arambes, you need to make sure that you reach every people and convince them to vote for you. So it's quite a challenge, and also finance. You need to have posters, you need to have cars to crisscross around your ward to tell them to vote for you. You see, we have a lot of challenges, and it's like some in fact, even for example, right now as we go to vote, you find that even those the polling stations are not friendly with persons with disability. You see, so those are the things that I want to go and work on them, because people with disability should be given equal opportunity, yeah, as in terms of voting.
Independent candidate. What is the worst thing you remember as an independent candidate? What have you gone through?
I've gone through a lot of limitation, because you find that those of us who are independent, sometimes they say that there's a party without it's a party without number plate. Sometimes they call us orphans. They call us name because we are not in party. But those who are in party, they are being given favor, because some of them they have been given money for politics. But some of us who are independent, it's like you are alone. You are campaigning with what resources that you are. There's no party which affiliate with you, so you use a lot of money to go around. So it's very expensive to be an independent candidate than to be in a party.
What challenges did you face also again as an independent candidate when you are collecting the signatures? Because you have to collect so many signatures.
Yeah, as an independent candidate, especially when you are running for MCA, you need to have 500 signatures, the IDs, and you need to move around. And some of the people give you ID and they are not voter, you see, and some of them can even they refuse to give you their IDs. And it's expensive, because you need to go and you need to go and do some photocopies, which is very expensive, you see, and also you need to move a lot for you to get the 500 signatures.
What challenges do you face from the voters? Are there voters who are telling you you are not making it?
As a politician, you need to accept everything, because the voters, some can say we are going to vote for you, some almost many people want money. They say that give us money so that we can vote for you. And sometimes you don't have that money to give them, you see. And also,
when you don't have that money, they tell you you are not going.
Yeah, they tell you are not going anywhere. We are not going to vote for you, because politics, people want money, especially during campaign, and we have seen even for those people who are vying as a member of parliament, they use a lot of money, and that is where the corruption come in. Because when you use a lot of money, then if you are going to be elected, then you will make sure that you return your money, especially if you had sell your property. So you make sure first of all you regain your property back. So the money for development will not assist the people, because that's why corruption comes in.
What should be done so that all the people can have equal opportunity?
I think the law needs to be changed, and also make sure that those people who are corrupt cannot be given a chance to be voted in. Because if you vote a corrupt leader, then it's sure that if elected, then it's going to continue the corruption.
What did you garner in 2017 elections?
You know, I was new in politics by then, and I did not garner many votes. But this round, I believe that I'm going to make it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who won the 2017 elections?
In 2017, Joseph Kibet won as an MCA of Barut Ward.
What made MCA bet to win?
You know, he had a good campaigners, and also he was financially fit. And some of us were new in politics, so you see. And he was also he was an MCA before, and he had a lot of good campaigners. That's making him one.
What about money?
Yeah, he had a lot of money.
And by then you had no money?
No, I don't use money in campaign. I believe that if I use money, then I'll not represent them well. So in my campaign, I don't use money. I don't give them money.
As a person living with disability, do you think you are going to represent these people of this area?
I believe that they are going to vote for me because they know that I'm a good leader, and I believe that they are going to vote for me. So let us wait. I cannot preempt because they are going to vote tomorrow. So they don't fight. It's all about representation and oversight. So make sure that the projects, the programs, or the projects that needed to be done. I can do that. Mental fit.
Yeah, mentally fit.
Yeah.
So you can represent these people?
Yeah, and of Baru that I'm well fit for this job. I believe I'm qualified enough to represent them. And as we all know that election is all about competition. So we are competing with ideologies, not fighting or what. But I can just tell them that to vote for me. Wakazi wa Barut Ward, wapiga kura wote wa Barut Ward, na waambia ya kwamba tarehe 9 mwezi wa 8 wapige kura kwa Peter Maritim. Huyu ndio kiongozi ambaye atawafanyia kazi, ni kiongozi ambaye amekomaa, ni kiongozi ambaye amekuwa kiongozi kwa muda mrefu. So nawarai wakazi wa Barut, mnapoenda kupiga kura siku ya kesho, hakikisha umechagua Peter Maritim. Mimi sitakuangusha, mimi niko tayari kuwafanyia kazi. Niko tayari kuleta maendeleo. Nimelaunch manifesto yangu ambaye ina cross cut kila mahali. So ninaamini ya kwamba mkinipatia hiyo kura nitawafanyia kazi, tena kazi ya manufaa, kazi nzuri ambaye itawasaidia.
Nini hasa inaonyesha kwamba wewe umewahi kuwa kiongozi, umeweza kuchaguliwa kuwa kiongozi wa sehemu mbalimbali ambayo unaongoza? Ni gani ambayo?
Mimi rekodi yangu ni nzuri na wananchi pia wananifahamu. Wanajua Peter Maritim ni kiongozi ambaye amekomaa. Kwanza nimefanyia walemavu kazi, nimekuwa kiongozi wa walemavu kwa muda mrefu na nimekuwa kuwasaidia kwa njia mingi. Wengine nimekuwa nimewasaidia wapate mobility, wengine nimekuwa nikiwasaidia wapate chakula, na pia nimekuwa nikitembea wakati kuna shida katika sehemu hii yetu ya Barut. Mimi huwa sikosi kufika. Kama ni harambee ya mazishi, harambee ya shule, mimi nahakikisha nimefika hapo. Na pia kama kuna shida yote, ninahakikisha mimi ni wa kwanza kuweza kufika. So mimi ndio niko na rekodi nzuri ya kuweza kuwakilisha wananchi wa Barut, na ninajua kwamba wakinipatia nafasi nitawafanyia kazi ambayo ni kazi nzuri. Mimi ni kiongozi wa walemavu na Kurutan West. Na pia mimi katika board za mashule katika sehemu ya Barut, katika kamiti ya shule ya Kelelwet Primary School, niko katika kamiti ya Parkview Primary School ambaye pia ni polling station. Kelelwet na Parkview ni polling station. Na pia hapa Barut ambaye ndio shule kubwa, mimi niko kamiti ya hiyo shule. So mimi naelewa zile shida ambayo watoto wanapitia kwa shule. Na mkinipatia hiyo nafasi najua nitafanya kazi nzuri. Kama ni shule inahitaji madarasa, mimi nikipewa nafasi nitahakikisha watoto wamepata darasa. Na pia nitahakikisha pia lunch program imeweza kupewa watoto ili watoto waweze kusoma na kwa bidii. Kwa wale wameingia, tunajua tuko wengi ambao tunasimama, na nilisimama 2017 na sikuweza kupata kiti, na pia 2022 pia nimerudi. Na kwa wale ambao wanasimama, wale ambao sasa wanasimama, sisi tuko wawili ambao tulisimama 2017 na pia tumerudi 2022. Na pia kuna wageni ambao wamejiunga siasa, na wengine wanajiunga tu kwa sababu ni wakati wa siasa. Ni kama application. Wakati ukisikia kuna kazi mtu ana apply tu, but the qualified waiko. So kwa wale ambao tunaomba kura, yule ambaye ana qualify kuweza kupata hii kiti ya Nakuru West Barut Ward ni Peter Maritim, kwa sababu mimi si mgeni katika hii siasa. Mimi si mgeni, mimi ni mzaliwa hapa, najua kona zote za Barut Ward. Hakuna mahali utaniambia hapa ama hapana, kila mahali nafahamu. Na zile shida ambao zinakumba wananchi mimi nazielewa zote. So kwa wale wengine ambao wanaomba kura, waongoje tu waachie Peter Maritim raundi. Alafu siku nyingine pia hii ni kuachiana tu. Lakini najua wananchi pia wataamua hapo kesho. Sitaki wanionee huruma. Wanataka wachague kiongozi. Kwa sababu uongozi si huruma, uongozi ni kuzaliwa naye. Na kama ninaweza fanya kazi kama watu wengine, so ni kumaanisha mimi niko na tajriba ya hali ya juu. Mimi niko sawa kabisa. Mimi naambiaga watu kwenda assembly, hakuna kwenda kukimbia. Ingekuwa ni kukimbia pale assembly singejiunga na hii siasa kwa sababu singeweza kukimbia. Lakini kazi ya mwakilishi wa ward ni kutengeneza sera na kufuatilia miradi. Na hiyo mimi naweza, hiyo ni kazi kidogo sana kwangu. Mimi naweza, mradi tu mnipewe nafasi. Na ninajua wananchi pia wataniconsider sababu niliomba 2017 tena nimerudi. So naomba tu wasinisahau wanapopiga kura, pia wanikumbuke. Katika pale ballot box mimi niko namba 3. So ukiangalia namba 3 utaona Maritim Peter Kibet ndio mimi. Enda kupiga kura hapo na mimi sitakuangusha. Kuomba kazi. Nimejaribu kuomba kazi mingi, lakini unajua mimi nimejaribu kwenda hata wakati polisi wanaandika, wanasema wewe huwezi kimbia. Sasa nikaona hiyo kazi kumbe ni ya wale wanakimbia. Sasa the only kazi mimi naweza fanya ni, kwa sababu mimi siwezi enda Kware, siwezi palilia, siwezi. Hii ndio kazi mimi naweza. So wananchi waangalie ni nani wanapatia kazi. Mimi na qualify kwa hii kazi na najua ninaweza. Tunasema ulemavu si kilema. Mimi ninaweza na najua nitawakilisha vizuri sana. Na pia nikipewa hii nafasi kuna mambo mengi ambayo nitafanya ambayo hajaifanywa hapa. Na najua inawezekana. Yangu ni kuambia wananchi wa Barut, wakazi wa Barut, wale wamechukua kura Barut, tupige kura kwa amani. Siasa tulianza kitambo. Zaidi ya miaka 3-4 tulianza siasa tukiomba kura. Tumetembea nyanja zote za Barut, pembe zote za Barut nazifahamu nimetembea nikiomba kura. Na najua tunapoenda kupiga kura, piga kura kwa amani. Enda uchague kiongozi kwa sababu makabila zote ziko katika Baruti. Enda upige kiongozi ambaye anakufaa wewe. Chagua kiongozi. Hapana piga kura alafu anza kuleta fujo. Serikali imesimama imara na tunaamini ya kwamba kura itakuwa ni amani. Chagua kiongozi ambaye atakufanyia kazi kwa miaka 5. Andika mtu kazi ambaye atakufaa. Si uende upige kura kwa sababu ni ndugu yako, upige kura kwa sababu ni rafiki yako. Hapana, enda chagua kiongozi ambaye ana sera nzuri, kiongozi ambaye atajali maslahi yako, kiongozi ambaye pia atakusaidia ukiwa na shida. Usiende piga kura kwa sababu ya chama. Wengine wanasema tupige suti. Katika county assembly hakuna suti. Wewe chagua kiongozi ambaye unataka. Na mimi najua mimi ninasimama kama independent ama mwaniaji huru. Najua kwamba kufikia kesho masaa ya jioni nitakuwa nimechukua hii kiti ya Barut Ward na nitawafanyia kazi.
Thank you very much for coming to this interview. God bless you.